far away from this mic, and I didn't know it was a half mic. Okay, hey guys. So this past weekend, I went to an instrumental concert for the first time, it's a good step up for me as far as weekends go. Usually they involve me sleeping too late or being in my underwear and screaming at the TV while my girlfriend threatens to break up with me for most of the weekend. Hey. Hi. So her family came to town and they wanted to go to this thing. So I said, cool, why not? Let's do it. Any excuse for me to bring a flask to any event is a great one. And if I end up in my underwear and screaming at the musicians, that's a first for everybody, you know? So we went to this event and it felt like a big social experiment. We were definitely the minority at this event. Most kind of normal people, including myself, her family, some UT kids, and then everybody else was very old and very, very rich. I'm pretty sure Cruella de Vil was at the event. And everybody had, all these old people had very pinched faces. Every single one of them had a pinched face, and whenever it was a little silent, you could just hear this hum of because when old rich people are not doing anything, they're making that one noise constantly. So we got in to the event. You know, we sat down, we got a little settled, and I was just thinking about what was going on. This kind of uncomfortable position, and I realized that her family is, they're well educated, they're musically inclined. My family is not. We're good at yelling. We're also not very cultured. The biggest cultural step, an educational step for my family of the recent past was The Big Bang Theory. That's it. That's it.
Figure it!
Yeah. And so the musicians started. We were listening to everything. It was great. I was having a good time. These guys were really talented. There was a mandolin player, and as my people would say, he was shredding it. And then there was a bass player who was walking it around town, as I think the bass people say, the music people. And we were listening to it, and then I just hear from behind me people talking kind of loud, obnoxiously, but not in the same way.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Recording.
You broke your necks.
I know, why are you doing that?
Participator in this shit.
Yeah, but why are you doing it right now?
Well, I thought it would go up sooner.
Kyle from Yale.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for bringing it upon yourselves. Give this man a hand. Thank you. Momentum! Yes. What's up? So, thank you. I take a handful of vitamins every morning because I'll do anything Joe Rogan tells me to do. And I do mean anything. Yeah. So I was taking my vitamins yesterday morning, and I was a little too enthusiastic. I wrote down my throat. Colin got lodged. I started choking a little bit yesterday morning. And I'll kill the suspense. I didn't die. But I was a little scared for a second with vitamins in my throat. And I couldn't help but think how ironic it was that I had risked my life with vitamins. See, vitamins, the benefit is questionable at best. There was actually a recent study where they said vitamins might not help at all. But even if they do, it's like 0.1%. So I was trying to get like 0.1% life here, and I almost killed myself. So I thought it was fun. Yeah, see, I'm well aware I suck at this, so it's not that I care too much. I care what you guys think way too much. And I'm going to practice a little bit. I've been trying to get my psychic ability up, trying to read people, so you, what's your name? Melissa? Melissa, I see you. You know what I see? I see a nice girl who hasn't been contributing enough to her 401k plan. You see, you were putting in 4% last year, this year it's like 2%, and You're not gonna get that retirement you're dreaming of. So why should I care what you think? You, what's your name? James. James, I know you. You haggle with people at yard sales. Even children sometimes. And actually, that reminds me. I went to a yard sale a few years ago. And there was a kid selling comic books. And it was cute. Because he had a special, sale. Very cute. One comic book, $1. 2 comic books, $3. So cute, so cute. But he was 14 and he obviously had a learning disability. And he's going nowhere. He's going nowhere. And that's the type of person you haggle with, James. So why the fuck would I care what you think? And you. I don't even need to know your name. Because you're a vegan and you still eat eggs. And babies. That's bullshit. I made all that up. That's not really. I'm not really psychic. I know Melissa's still kind of mad at me. It's okay. I'm sorry. So I have a truck. I drive a truck, and I think it leads people on a little bit because when people see a guy driving a truck, they think that guy's probably handy. He can probably change his own tires, change his own oil, tow things. Not me. Not me. See. A girl that dresses slutty but doesn't have sex with you, she's a cock tease. I'm kind of a truck tease. Oh. I'm sorry. So sorry. Let's see, I thought I had something else. Oh yeah, last night I had a nightmare about Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller. I had a fight to the death with him. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember the details of the dream. It's very easy to forget details of the dream. I'm not gonna make them up for you. But basically, Ben Stiller was an evil guy. And how ridiculous is that? Ben Stiller has got to be one of the least intimidating guys in the world. He just comes off as so intelligent and nice and kind-hearted. What am I afraid of with Ben Stiller? I guess he was kind of hard on some fat kids in the camp once. And he spikes volleyballs too hard once in a while. I don't know why that's the stuff of my nightmares. It's all light and I just don't want to give up too early. I don't want to go down on a punch. So. California, everybody, thank you very much. Yeah.
Where'd he go? Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for getting up here, sharing some stuff about us. Got another comment to bring up for you, lovely gentlemen and ladies. His name is James Carradine. That's you, bud. That's you. Give it up for James Carradine, please.
Oh yeah, I can use it. Can I use this? Oh, I'll make sure it's not falling apart. It's steady, everybody. It's good. What's going on, guys who didn't have ACL wristbands? Yeah. What's going on? I totally wanted to see Eminem talk about his mom and his girlfriend for 45 minutes. That would have been great. There we go.
Podcast.
That was a botched podcast attempt.
Commitment on my part.
Yeah. So this is our podcast for
Midweek, 2 times in a week.
two
High
times.
five.
Yeah,
Boom.
that's pretty good.
That's sick. Yeah, that's awesome.
I think that's something that we can keep doing.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, let's just do it real quick. Let's do yours first. You went first.
What did you think about mine?
Okay, so let me just refresh. You did. Fuck, I'm a little bit drunk at this point. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm a little drunk
serious.
too. Yeah.
Okay, you did the instrumental
Sure.
festival.
Yes, it did.
Shit.
Instrumental festival
Yes.
shit.
Okay, so one thing that definitely got a laugh was the fucking violin and the mandolin. That line. What do you say?
When I was just talking about the violin.
You imitated the old person, the rich person.
I just choked on my own spit. So I
Not
just
the best podcast. We're just throwing it out there.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be short.
it's gonna be bad. So I imitated the sound of silence in a room with old rich people, which is just
Oh yeah, that was good. But I was actually talking about the other thing. Let's go around the corner so they can't find us as easily.
okay. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
The mandolin.
Yeah, you said something in the old person voice. It was like, in case you couldn't tell.
Oh yeah. So
sarcastic.
they introduced a song. This is actually a real thing, and the quote actually was a real thing too. And I
Yeah,
was
it sounded
mad
real.
at it.
Yeah.
So these people at a concert, they introduced their song, and the name of the song was mandolin and bass. Those were the instruments that they were playing. So it was really basic. And somebody behind me just goes, "Lest you be confused."
Yeah. I think that got the best laugh of your set. That
Really?
was- yeah.
Oh,
It
nice.
just sounded good. Like it was a good impersonation.
Yeah. Thanks.
What else did you do? You did. Okay, so you did the.
The biggest cultural step in my family of recent past was The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, that got a really good one too.
Somebody said something.
Finger bang. They
I
yelled-
don't know what that
They just
was.
heard the word bang and they went with it. It was just a douchebag.
I didn't know if that was like
It's
them
almost a
making fun of.
heckle.
But I didn't. Okay, here was the point that I was a little confused at. I didn't know if that was a heckle at my set or if it was a thing that they say on The Big Bang Theory.
No,
I don't know what it
I
was.
would say neither. I would say somewhere in between. Just somebody like in the moment,
He was drunk
like
and then
trying
he,
to have a good night and just saying what he wanted to say.
he walked out.
Did he?
Actually, on his friend.
I don't think he was trying to be an asshole to you. I just think it was whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
And then as we talked about, like we talked about with Diana and Sandra too. You
Sales is a good one. It's like deep down inside, like you don't think of yourself
said
as
that
like
though
a yard
'cause
sale
it
sort
did
of
lead
person.
into the other joke.
Oh, so you haggle at yard sales and then
The kid had one comic book for $1.
Oh,
two
that
comic
was
books
really
for $1.
funny.
That's
That
true.
actually got-
That was true.
that was an actual thing.
Yeah, many years ago, and I wanted to say that for a long time now.
Oh,
So it
that's
kind
good.
of fit in. But yeah, it was kind of nerve wracking to do that, to point people out, and you know,
I can see that. Yeah, but I think you went for it and did it very well with the first one. The second
Melissa.
one, yeah, the second one, James, he was a little bit different.
that was the
He
guy
was the one that
laughing
laughed
at
at everything,
Yeah.
and he kind of just like tightened up.
He
when
stifled
pointed
it,
him
yeah.
out. But I think that's because he was really fucked up.
You think so?
Yeah, his
He
whole
went on a while after.
and he
us.
was a little fucked up too. He went on just after you.
But my whole crowd work thing, it was half-assed because I didn't need a reaction from them. They could have not even said their name, and it wouldn't have mattered.
Sure, because you just would have.
I just had things
Yeah.
I was saying. And the vegan thing, I agree with you, because I lost the feeling after that, and it's kind of what Diana was talking about. I was kind of going off memory at that point. I wasn't like
going
I was
off feel.
I was trying to go off feel with the first two.
Yeah.
And I think I did it more than I did with the last one.
Yeah.
The last one, at that point, I was going through the motions, kind of.
Yeah, I sense that, and that's just a better articulated critique of it than I could say. But it did seem that the first one was really good. I like
And the rest
first
of my
one.
shit was just whatever. I really just wanted to do the crowd work.
I mean, that's a good exercise.
But as for like comfort level, are you noticing? Well, is it just
I think it's going to change with every place that we do. If we do new places, our comfort level will be a little. You kind of go back to square one with the comfort level, because my comfort level, I felt my comfort level kind of died down because it was just a new place. You know,
Yeah.
Austin Java now I feel very comfortable.
Was it
at.
obvious that mine dropped down to square one?
No, it seemed to plateau. Like it was at the same level. I don't think that your comfort level seemed better. What did you feel? But it didn't seem worse. That's what I'm saying.
I felt okay.
But what did you feel?
My
before?
heart was beating fast before it.
But at the other places, like the last
No.
one that you did, at Java,
beating hard. It's always
was it
beating hard.
better or worse?
Actually, I would say, yeah, I went hard with the last one with an na. Hey, that really beat me to the ground. I gotta say,
But you went with it though.
I
Like,
went
you-
with it, but this one was more comfortable. I have to say, because dude, I left my belt like that for half the set because I was too embarrassed to.
I like when
I
the
was
crowd
too-
died down. You're like, all right, I'll fix it.
Yeah, that was like it was all.
But that got laughs though. That was actually.
It
I
was
listened.
all in the moment because there was a lot of nerves there. I guess that's what it was.
So to me, to somebody who's watching you, you did seem more comfortable not last week, but on Wednesday than you did today.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Just lean into the edge, whatever. Are you locked in? Do you know your schedule? Can you do Java Wednesday?
Wednesday and Friday. Do something on Friday. If you're good with Friday,
Cenote.
yeah, let's go for it. What's
Maybe Saturday too.
Yeah, Saturday, no, I'm working. That's why I can do Friday, because I
Okay.
flip-flopped it. But let's, are we going to do a new challenge or just work on this material? I like my material. For
We can
today.
almost become big boys now, I feel like.
Just,
If we come up with a good challenge that we feel is good,
Okay.
go with it. But at this point, we know what's up, I feel like.
sure. But I
some
do
extent.
think, like, the challenges keep me going, at least.
Okay, if you want one,
I don't want one for this one.
okay. Alright.
But I do think if we can think of a good one, try to think of a good one every
Sure,
time.
sure.
We got a whole week to do it, so there's no reason why we can't. That person doesn't have their lights on.
Nope.
They're gonna drive pretty dangerously.
Theoretically.
All right, yeah, we're kind of
We're done.
dicking off.
Yeah.
That's it for tonight's.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Alright, maybe hang out tomorrow. You got some errands to do.
We're still recording.